Wassail, beautiful people. So it's a pure card reading. There's a rune card from Liffruma, and then there's a rune stone from Liffruma. Have a look at the three options, tune in, pick the one that you think is singing the Oversoul song. So you have your human self, your spirit self or higher self or elven self, and then you have a collective higher frequency Oversoul song that's being sung by a group of like-minded elven light singers, maybe the Golden Delphic singers, and they're offering you a melodic opportunity to transform some aspect of your life. So what's the tune? What are you tuning into? And what are you working on to transform in your life? There will be 3 sound healings. They're going to be over on SoundCloud. The link will be in the description box below. So open the More button and click on the sound healing to help you connect to your Oversoul melody. Wassail. Did you tune into and select Liffruma and Idel? On the left-hand side, you can see the 13 word bursts that refer to the Liffruma card, and on the right to the 13 word bursts that refer to the runestone Idel. Let's have a little look through those. You can find all of these on the liffruma.com website under runes. You just click on the card and a page will come up with the word burst and some other information for you. So Liffruma and Legacy, it's immediately the Oversoul singing the song of the legacy of love, which is a really profound and beautiful thing and feels very much like the original tuning in I did in Portugal to the energy of the Elven Ring. This loving frequency of a series of merged oversouls in a collective singing the song of love. It's a very high 13 frequency energy. Source songs is written there, being aligned. So basking in this energy, your oversoul is singing down to your spirit self, who is then singing down to your human self, you. So there's a spiritual heritage here, the deliverance of that legacy. So we're going to shuffle Liffruma and see what additional messages we get about the Song of the Oversoul and how that connects to your spirit self, your higher self, however you want to view that notion. Wow. Idel, Ula, and Gaderung. So a real sense of the gathering energy of the legacy of your soul, reaching out, going through the experience of shadow boxing, looking inside the shadows that exist within your life or around you, and realizing that the legacy, this original birthright that you need to claim, is your loving truth. And with the Gatorun card, there is that sense of understanding your individualism in your human self and applying that through your spirit self to the Oversoul energy, this gathering channel, tuning into the energy of this loving, healing legacy. Is absolutely beautiful, really, really gorgeous. So I have the Musical Alchemy of Astrology, and we're shuffling this deck to look for some more information on how that's playing out in your human self and in your spirit self. How is this affecting you and the spirit of you? Oh my goodness. So we have Moon in Ophiuchus, which is embracing source. El Maestro, this is a teaching energy, an energy to tune into. And then we have Filter, which is psychically sensitive truths are in this song. Things that belong to you, things that you're not quite tuned to yet. And Sagittarius, Bard Hero of the Heart. This song belongs in your heart. This song is the song of your soul, but it's also the orchestral repair shop. It's a frequency that allows you to have healing in so many aspects of your physical and emotional life. It's a very gentle, soft mallet marimba, this wonderful, wobbling, moving sound. And the mystical frequencies of fate. So the verge of visible silence. So there's something here about sitting and tuning your molecules, but particularly start with your heart molecules. Center your energy, breathe deep into your stomach, and then allow that energy to be pushed out through your heart center and just push out love. Don't look for where you place this energy of this Liffruma Oversoul song. Just resonate with love. So the polarities that you're looking at is remembering that you are sacred. It's tuning in to the sacredness of your Oversoul through your spirit soul. To understand your galactic dividends. The entrance to the Elysium fields. I mean, that's coming underneath Edel, the card that's come out, showing you that that is your legacy. Tuning in to the cosmic teacher, and the teacher is the song, and the song is being provided by a collective, and it's a huge collective, resonating this loving frequency for you to just absorb and express through your heart space so that you can be the Bard Hero of your heart. But that requires you to filter out the fears, to filter out the doubts, to filter out the moments when you don't when you're not fair on yourself. This really is the most beautiful melodic energy. It's a clear channel, and it is asking you to understand or to look at who it is in your life that really cares. But that's not the first part of this energy. The first part is to just focus on love. And as you focus on love, you will begin to see what will be revealed to you by this tune in your heart space, this frequency resonating through you, is that of who are the souls in your life right now that are singing in that Oversoul song so that you can match yourself to them. So here we have I am certain, or I am nebulous. This is cloud clearing, fog removing. Sensing the bigger picture. And here for you, your Oversoul song is saying that the bigger picture is this frequency of love, the humming of the hive mind. And that is really talking about the Gederung energy, this collective soul, Oversoul song that's just singing the purity of source love. And then Sagittarius is I am courageous, I am fearful. So not moving in, not allowing the energy of fear to interrupt the melody of love that's going through your body. I don't want to make this a really long reading. The idea is that you need to sit and reach out all of your senses, all of your thoughts, all of your emotions into the gathered cosmic song of Liffruma. And Liffruma means the source of love, the source of God. The fact that you have Moon in Ophiuchus, embracing source. It's also a reminder of the release from the stagnant labyrinth. Because when you're in the stagnant labyrinth, and we all are, we all live our lives in that energy, it's voiding your personal power. It's not allowing you to move forwards. And then you have I am certain, as I said, sensing the bigger picture, but releasing the energies of not fitting in. It has this frequency of the fella of friendships. You are able to understand as you move and work and imbibe and explore this loving frequency to work out, as I said, who are the people that are really singing that same song in that collective frequency. Separate to remove. Clear your channel and banish the grits. And then over on the fearful side of Sagittarius, it's that energy of letting go of not being willing to be told something, to understand something. Again, burns bonds with buddies is an important, empowering energy for you at the moment, to seek those who sing the same soul song as you, Oversoul song as you. So focus on the love, and there'll be a link in the description box to a sound healing that will help you to tune in to this frequency that your Oversoul collective hive mind is humming for you to tune into. Did your soul yearn to connect with the energy of Ger, Jir, Year, and Anwoodness? So on the left hand side you see 13 word bursts that relate to the card, and on the right hand side you see 13 word bursts that relate to the runestone Anwoodness. These are available on liffruma.com. If you go onto the website, click on runes, all of the cards appear. Just click on the card and it will take you to the word bursts and some other information about the origins of that particular rune and sound. I kind of giggled a little when the runestone came out, because I often think of, well, often, always, Gare is your sleepy storerooms where future energies are awaiting a kind of materialization or a download into your now moment. And Anwoodness is the rune of now. So this is a perfect partnership. It's the song of your storeroom, the song of energies yet to be materialized into your now moment. And your Oversoul song is singing the pathways, the frequencies, the astral rivers to help bring you into your now moment, to align you. It's a really wonderful pairing of two runes. So we're going to begin with 3 cards, hopefully, from the Liffruma deck to further explain this Oversoul frequency that you can tap into, tune into, utilize. Thorn, card number 3. Ace, Ash, personal Yggdrasil tree, card 26. And then Candle, Day Star, 42. So here there's an immediate feeling of the energy of the vastness of tuning into this song and the kind of stress that that puts on your psyche. There's a fear in stepping towards your moment of living in the now, being fully present in your mission, your purpose, your reason for living. And the day star, the candle, is this idea of waiting to ignite something. Now it talks about Hod and Baldur, 2 locks to 1 door, the macro, the micro. So the macro is your Oversoul and the micro is your human self. And then the bridge between these two will be your spirit self. So you're trying to ignite notions of your sleepy storeroom and what's available in there. I would say that there's a strong sense here, because of the Thorn card, that fear of the kind of discomfort of moving and allowing this energy to reach you, that there are things within your dreams where you're witnessing things that are uncomfortable in the astral realm, because you've stored in your sleepy storerooms lots of really unnecessary worries that are kind of downloading at the moment, rather than you downloading the ignition to your candle, to the song of your soul, your version of how you sing the tune of your Oversoul. It's a really wonderful frequency, but there is a frequency of being caught in a kind of thorny fear of how you move through to create a cleaner, I wanted to say sharper, but because of thorns, it's made me sort of almost not wish to bring that energy in. There's there's a lot of earth spirits and air spirits playing out in this energy. Changing your thoughts using the sylphs and other air spirits will help you to place space in your physical now for more gentle, effortless, centered energies. This is a germinal gateway. So this huge thorny portal is actually trying to reach to you in a harmonious, comforting way to bring your new life rhythms in. But you do have to be patient with yourself on how you tune into this song. So let's get 3 cards from the Musical Alchemy of Astrology to understand a little further how this song affects you. So, antimony, semisextile, and one more card. That's so interesting. A huge pile of cards has thrown itself everywhere, all over the place. It's almost like wanting to give you the last key step in this thing is worrying you so much that you almost don't want to look at your Oversoul song. Your Oversoul song is coming in to bring you astral visions of sort of universal cycles to prepare you for this fluid, centered I am frequency. Just one more card, please. And there we have it. Arsenic. You see there, it's being frightened to heal. Interestingly, being frightened to come in to your now moment. So we're looking at how you shape your health. And I would say that this is talking about mental health as in thoughts. How your thoughts define your health, and how your fears of the thorniness of moving into your now moment are what's stopping you igniting and walking your tangible path of potential. Antimony is wolf protection. It's the family songbook. It's the inherited coding within your physical cells. It's making you have that energy of being ever vigilant. This notion of being on a kind of alert for something that's waiting to sort of hurt you in some way. You're almost pulling in. It's like in your sleepy storeroom, you have loads of... You've stored lots of frequencies of fear in boxes of things that will come down and disrupt your pathway, this tangible path of potential, the semi-sextile energy. You need to remember that you are durable. Yes, we are temporary. Our human life is temporary, but the song of your Oversoul is trying to remind you of your durability, sustaining familial souls. That's part of the song. When you sustain you, you sustain others around you, those you love. And it's trying to teach you how to shimmer with supportive strength for those around you. Safely at ease within the heart of your home. And that doesn't just mean your physical home, but your heart's home within you. The place from which your day star shines, your sun. The sun is our day star. That is our connection. Semi-sextile is about being optimistic or pessimistic. And that's underneath the ask, the psyche part of this. You have to change the way you consider and think about your pathway forwards. Don't build blocks. Use the building blocks to build a better path forwards, but don't build more blocks. Know that your human soul is earthbound and that you do get trapped in patterns. Acknowledge that you get trapped in these patterns, because that's how you will break free from them. Don't hide in the herd for fear of accountability. Who are you accountable to? Just you. That's the truth of this song. And then I am transposed or I am stagnant. So the swan transformation. Writing a hit song. Writing a hit song is about writing your own tune forwards by tuning into this energy of bringing potentials into your actioned, present, now moment. So look at your routines. Look at your unhealthy habits. This is the way that you can break this cycle. So I would suggest sitting in your own mind space, in your own thoughts, and trying to look at anything that rises, even if it's in dreams from the astral, things that bring you fear that could actually be transformed and comforted and made new, made more resonant with the energy of this Oversoul song, of the potentials in your future actually feeding down into your present moment. So there will be a sound healing for this Oversoul song that will be available on SoundCloud. The link will be in the description box. Wassail. Did your human consciousness reach out and select the Oversoul song of Needle, along with Wassail as the rune stone? On the left-hand side, you will see 13 word bursts relating to the card Needle. And on the right-hand side, you will see 13 word bursts relating to the rune stone Wassail. All of these word bursts are available on liffruma.com. If you go over to the website, click on the runes link, all of the cards will appear. Click on the card and they will open to reveal these word bursts and other information about the origins of things. So what do we have here? Needle is about having the tools to mend. And the waterfall is the mystical healing. So the Song of Your Oversoul is really trying to give you the healing melodies that you require to align your human spirit soul, your spiritual soul, and your oversoul into one beautiful healing triad to move your life forwards. This is about fixing. This is about wound dressing. This is about remedies. But it's also an elven gift from the elven ring. Your oversoul is singing you a song that will allow you to utilize the tools that you have at hand to make transformations. Primal rhyme raking. The rhyme is where all things required to come from the void into the material physical world are stored. This is to be freed, to permit healing. Permit yourself to be healed. Give yourself permission. This is the lantern of love. And it's rejuvenated and invigorated. It's a really powerful frequency to tune into in your quiet moments of peace. When you reach out so we have towardness, the future briars. You see, the card talks about how the briars of the future are blocking the future from arriving, but your Oversoul song is the very shears to cut back the briars. Oh, so interesting. You have swelgeness. So swelgeness is the past. So you've got towardness, the future, and the past. And you're trying to mend both of those frequencies. How you view your past is what creates the briars that block your future. And then you have, just as reading 2 had, you have candle, the day star, the need for 2 locks to 1 door, the macro and the micro. This connection of the Oversoul song to your human song via your spirit. So your other self, your elven self, your higher self, however you look at that frequency. 2 locks to 1 door. It's open at the elven end. It's open at your end. But you now need to reach between and travel the Bifrost Bridge path through your spirit self. So the first of the Musical Alchemy of Astrology cards is Pisces. Projection. You need to project up to the frequency of this healing Oversoul song. This is the cosmic conjurer. The peal of bells. The peal of bells is the interdimensional metallic folds that open dimensions. And I feel like they're the one thing that's being blocked by your future briars. Things that you've imagined and created as blockages to your healing. Again, you need to give yourself permission to be healed. Give yourself that permission. Sit in your own stillness and think about giving yourself permission to live healed. Very Chiron energy. It's like being trapped between your past and your future, but not willing to open the door of the now so that both of those energies can connect to all aspects of your transformation. We have Aquavita, spiritual cul-de-sacs. There's something here where you're saying to yourself, I've done this in the past, and every time I do this, nothing comes of it. I keep trying to reach this spiritual connection and it never comes through. Each time it goes wrong, it's the wrong pathway. It's the pathway you're meant to be on. But there is an energy here of owning mistakes, as you can see on the card, but it's more about recognizing that they're not really mistakes. They're all errors that we have to go through for growth. I just get the final card here. Wow, the cosmic shaman. You are the key to your own healing. You are the singer of your own existence. You have the ability to transform everything in your world. This is a true mystical experience. We have Waterfall, which is the mystical healing. This song is a tune that you have to lock into, to discover within your consciousness, so that you can begin to sing your future clearly, well-defined, and full of joy. I want to say this mirth-making frequency is very important in this. So if we look at the polarities on Pisces, we have exhilarated or soporific. So are you sleepy? Are you just drifting through? You need to seek this connection to your healing, because that connects you to your interdimensional oneness. This is to alchemize your present energy so that you can project and shine your inner abundance. Do you feel clingy? Do you feel choky? Do you feel all these energies where your daydreaming is shutting out your reality? And are you sad fishing for sympathy? Sad fishing diminishes your vitality. Sad fishing will lead you down another aquavita spiritual cul-de-sac. This is the energy of an epiphany, of understanding the importance of turning around, laughing at the pain in the shadows, beginning to see the humour within the swelginess, within the energy of the past, within the things that grab you and tie you up in poison vines. This frequency is the one that you need to it's almost like laughter and enjoyment shatters the shackles of those frequencies. There's something where you're feeling cornered by your past, and there's a sense of you waiting to be given access to your future. And Kuawa is telling you that you have to sing the frequency of your own future. You have to make it happen. The swirling symphony of the music of the spheres, that's the energy. And so I'm getting this frequency that this song is forever regenerating. This song is never static. This song is always changing to match the harmony of the movement of the planets. And there's a sense where you have to realize you've been singing the wrong song by not investing in your own life. The chaos of unknowing. You fear the unknown, so the future is always unknown. But because you're fearing the unknown, you're not allowing these future frequencies to come through. They're being affected by your past. You're only receiving things that match your current experience of what you've been through in life. You've got to change things. You're trapped neath the vocal canopy of the past. See, that's on the back of the card. This is the opportunity for the creation codes of bliss. But you have to create that bliss. You have to create your sacred songs of life. It's an amazing opportunity. And again, it's just coming back to this frequency of give yourself permission to be healed, to live a healed life, to materialize the things in the world around you that you require to keep you happy, contented, and joyful. It's really strong energy. Step away from all that is maudlin. Do not dwell on the things that give you sadness. This is an opportunity to move into a new frequency, written by you, sung by you, from the tune that your Oversoul is singing. It's a wonderful opportunity. So there will be a sound healing to match this Oversoul song that will be available on the SoundCloud. The link will be in the description box below. You just need to click on it and go over to SoundCloud to listen to it. So, Wassail.